Oh, yeah, we're back. DTV News. We're doing the podcast with no name. That's the name of our podcast series, the podcast with no name, because we don't have a name. That's how we roll, all right? All right, we're with the special group now. We got the 6th hour in the house, and we got 3 freshmen here. I got Lee on my left, I got Montana on my right, and I got Brooke on the far right, okay? So first, let's start, before we get into our topics for today, let's do a little quick, brief intro, okay? All right, so we'll start over here. Tell us who you are, what you're about.
I'm Lee. I'm about Davison Television.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm Montana. I'm about drawing, music, and art.
Drawing? You said that like you got a southern drawl.
Yeah,
Just
I
kidding.
like
Drawing.
drawing.
I'm messing with you.
Drawing?
I'm Brooke, and I'm a freshman, and I like dancing and music, and yeah.
Okay. All right. You're all freshmen, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with that topic, okay? People always say, what's worse? Is it middle school or high school so far?
Middle school.
Okay.
Middle school.
Let's break it down. Lee, why would you say middle school?
Because everyone in middle school is mean to me, and everyone in the high school is also mean to me, but it's like more like for funny.
Okay, so it's funnier. They have more of a sense of humor about it?
Yeah. Like people in the hallways in middle school would like call me slurs and stuff, but people in the hallways here will just like walk in front of me really slowly, and then they'll stop at like the intersection of the hallway and like shake hands with each other and be like, "I had a great time today, guys. Thanks a lot." And that one's funny.
Okay. All right. Okay. What do you think? High school, middle school, where you at?
I'd say high school is easier than middle school because no one really cares in high school. They don't bother to look. But when you're in middle school, they're just mean.
Okay.
They just, I don't know. They just have big personalities. I guess we all calm down in high school. We just relax.
All right, Brooke, where you at on this?
Middle school is way harder because I was like bullied a lot. So, but like in high school, like Montana said, nobody cares really what you look like or like how you act and stuff. So, and also middle school is just really hard. All my teachers sucked. So,
Okay, careful with that. They might be watching this podcast, so be careful with that. All right. Anyways,
it's fine. They won't recognize me. I had pink hair.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you look that much different with pink hair. No, just kidding.
I did look a lot
Okay,
different.
all right, cool. All right, then let's get to this. Why? Why are they so mean? Why are kids so mean in middle school? And let's start with why first. Let's start with why, then I got to follow up.
I think middle schoolers are insecure about themselves because they're going through changes, so they want to like be mean to everybody else. And also like high schoolers are mean, but middle schoolers are mean in like an accurate way. Like they'll look at you and figure out like every insecurity you have, and it's horrendous.
It's more personalized. It's
Yeah.
more focused in. That makes it hurt a little bit more, huh? Okay. All right. What do you think?
Well, like Lee said, I guess they all have like bigger personalities that I guess take over, and they just say whatever they want. I guess. I guess COVID hit big too, because it was kind of hard. So maybe kids that had a hard time at home were just bringing it to school. So.
Okay, so that made
They
it worse. Amplified it a little bit, huh?
Oh, yeah. Fights everywhere. I actually had to separate 2 of my friends that got into a brawl. I had to pin one of them down because the other hated each other.
Okay. Montana the peacemaker. I like it. Okay. All right, Brooke, why is this a problem in middle school?
Okay, so basically, like we were like in middle school, we're all trying to figure something out. Like we're like all going through like our awkward phase, and so people just like point things out easily at each other because they're just like trying to figure everything out, you know. And we're all going through our awkward phase. So there's this one thing that I don't like about this one person, and they want to think like there's like popular groups like in middle school. No one really cares about that now, but there's like popular groups, you know. And so they're trying to fit in with everybody. And when that group's bullying one person, they want to fit in, so they also bully that person. You know what I'm talking about sometimes?
Okay, yeah. I feel what you're saying. Okay. Here's the next question.
Well, it's back to me.
We'll bounce it around. We'll start on this end this time.
Okay.
Were you ever part of the problem? Did you find yourself bullying somebody or being mean because somebody was mean to you or because you had a bad day or you were going through changes like we talked about? Were you ever on the other end? And tell us a little bit about that if you were. And if not, that's fine. It's okay if you weren't. But, you know, sometimes we're not perfect, and what happens to us, we tend to do back to people.
Yeah, I'd say yeah at some points. Like, I'm not anymore because I've just realized drama is pointless and there's no point. And I like being friends with everybody instead of like making drama and stuff. But yeah, I used to be because like I wanted to fit in and because people were bullying me like a lot. And so I just wanted to fit in with some people. So
Did you have a wake-up moment? Did you have like a moment you were like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that to that person? Or like, yeah. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that? You don't have to go into too much detail unless you want. But you know, tell us what made that change, that shift.
Like, okay, so I realized like oh my gosh, I'm doing like the same thing that how I'm feeling to other people. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Montana, where you at? Were you bullying people? I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
No.
You're right. I wasn't ever on the bully side, but I guess I would say I had slip ups. Like I'd accidentally say the things I guess I didn't understand, so it really offended people, and I wasn't trying to be that way. So I learned that by talking to them, apologizing, and then learning from that mistakes and keep going from there.
Okay, I like it. You guys sound like mature people up in here. I like this. What about you, Lee?
So I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are about people.
Okay.
And a lot of those people are people I'm friends with or people in my extracurriculars and stuff. And I have had this issue a lot where I will, like, tell people, I'll, like, complain to people about each other and forget that they're, like, best friends. And then they'll tell other people and then everyone gets mad at me and, like, for good reason because I, like, shouldn't be spouting that stuff about people. But I don't do that as much anymore. I try not to.
Why do you do it?
Well, sometimes people just get on my nerves or, like it'll be, like, they'll say something to me and, like, maybe it'll be taken the wrong way and I'll think that, like, something against, like, me or my friends or something and I'll mention it to one of them. And I don't know.
Okay. Have you found better ways to handle it as you're starting to learn this bugging people?
Yeah, I just don't. I just only tell my close friends now.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. One more freshman question. We'll get on to something else. All right. But I'm always concerned about this. Like, how was your first few days at the high school? What was that like? Like, tell me like what you felt, what you were going through. Were you nervous? Were you okay with it? Were you scared, or was it like awesome, or like? Tell me what just go back to those first few days of high school when you walked in this place and everybody was bigger than you. Everybody was, was older and been here. Tell me about that. Let's start with Montana this time.
So I was freaking out. I mean, I've been to the high school when I was littler, but now that, I'm officially here, I was actually terrified. When we had our welcoming to the school, I'll tell you, because I'm on the bigger side, I was terrified of those stairs. I was terrified of going up and falling down.
All right, you're just unsure of yourself at that point. Like, I don't want to fall down these stairs and be embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually done that. It's smacked my face in the ground. It's not fun. I'll tell you that right
So you had
now.
a previous experience that added to your anxiety.
Yeah, that and because I didn't have any classes with a lot of my friends, I was also nervous because these were people I've never talked to before, seen, or met. So I guess that also was the anxiety.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Brooke, what you got?
So I took it as like a fresh start, because I had like not good friends last year who I thought like, I felt like I fitted with them, but no, I didn't. They were actually bullying me at the same time. So I was just like, I'm going to take this as a fresh start and get new friends and everything, like Montana and Lee. I just feel like, nice, like good with them and stuff.
I
so
was scared of her.
You were scared of me? Why?
I was scared of her.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about this. What happened?
She was, I would say she was the popular one in the school. Everybody talked to her. She had the nicest looks.
Even with pink hair?
Was this last year?
Yes.
Yeah. I was deathly afraid of Brooke.
What did you think Brooke was going to do to you?
I think I was gonna stab you or something.
We do not endorse stabbing on this program. Side note.
I met Brooke at a football game in 8th grade, and she was like really nice and like all huggy and stuff with everyone there she was friends with, and I think at first I assumed that it was like that she might have been one of those people who's like super like overly nice to your face, but then like would talk bad about you or something. No, she's just like a nice person, and I just don't know a lot of people like that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. The truth bombs are coming out today. I like this. All right. What do you think about Brooke now?
Oh,
She's okay.
She's
Just okay. Oh, here
okay?
we go. Mrs. Opinionated over
Did you
here.
like me last
year? Sorry. What's that?
Did you like me last year better? Or
I didn't really think about you after I met you at that football game. I kind of forgot you existed.
yeah, I didn't really know Lee either. So
All right, fair enough. All right, we'll get off the awkwardness. Sorry, we all had a little awkward moments there. Okay, anyways, let's switch to a different topic. We're off the freshman thing, all right? Tell me about your dog. Do you have a dog? And tell me about it.
My dog died in October.
Oh, boy, here we go. See, this is a terrible topic. I should have did my research here. Okay, tell me about your dog that passed away.
His name. I'm sorry. His name was Maximus.
Great name.
Max. His full name was Maximus Dog Williams, because I guess we wanted to name him Maximus Dogamus, but like somebody at that vet had already named their dog that.
Hold up. There's
so
two
we
Maximus Dogamus
I
in the
guess
Davidson
so.
area?
I guess so.
wow.
Yeah, he was a golden retriever. He was pretty cool. And then he's dead now.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. I tried to get less awkward. I got more awkward. Here we go. All right. That's not funny.
no, I just didn't expect Lee to say that.
That's what I find funny.
We got the gallery over here talking to us. All right. Got a dog, Brooke?
Yeah, I have a dog. His name's Finn, and he's like a huge German Shepherd.
A huge German Shepherd.
He's 110 pounds, and yeah, he's pretty big. And he's really funny, and he like, I swear he's like, I don't know, he just has like a weird personality. He's really, yeah. But he sleeps with me every night. He sleeps with me every night in my bed, and he like comes over and like cuddles right up to me, and I'm just like, he smashes me down like. Lee, okay, you're making this weird. Like he like
You're
rolls
the one
over.
who keeps like stopping. Like
He rolls over and like crushes me, and he's like really heavy, like 110 pounds, so it's like not nice, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I like it. All right. Montana got a dog?
No, I have a cat dog.
A cat dog.
Cat dog?
Yeah, I have a cat dog.
I didn't know they could interbreed.
Like-
This is a thing?
No, I have a cat that acts like a dog. She'll go outside. She'll walk around like if you're going to the mailbox, she'll follow you to the mailbox, which is hilarious because she's this chunky cat that will that will come outside. Like she'll leave you for like 10 minutes and then she'll start walking. She'll be like a mile back, but her little chubby butt will waddle her way towards you.
Okay.
She'll
All right.
even play fetch.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. There we go with
didn't
the animal
teach her
questions.
that.
Okay. All right. Here's one. Okay. Last question we're going to go with. Give me your biggest hope for the future and your biggest fear of the future. Let's start. We'll go back here to Lee.
my biggest hope for I don't know. That's like such a broad question.
It is
What's your biggest hope for the future?
that you will answer this question.
Oh. I like the near future. Or like,
Whatever you want. Wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to take it. It's an open forum here.
I don't know. I hope I'm like successful and stuff. And my biggest fear for the future is that I'm not, or that I'll like die or something. I don't know.
What makes you successful? What would make, in your eyes, what would be success for Lee?
I mean, I want to be like a journalist and stuff, and I want to go to college and whatever. And I don't know. I want to have a good time.
I think all those things are very accomplishable for you. All right. Montana, where you at? Biggest hope, biggest fear. What do you got?
I guess my biggest hope would to be continuing, just journalism or even being an anchor or going behind camera and working. I guess I would be very flexible because I love it all already. My biggest fear would probably be keeping up with it and keeping up with home. I guess like trying to balance them out because I love my family to death. So I guess that would probably be my biggest fear, was not seeing them enough.
I can tell already, if you care, you'll make it work. You'll balance it out. I mean, if that's something you already are focusing on at this age, you're going to be just fine. Yep, you're going to be just fine. Brooke?
All right, so one of my passions is, this. But I want to be the next Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So how you going to get to be the next Taylor Swift?
So I like to sing a lot, and I've been taking lessons and stuff. And so I've been writing songs with my teacher, my music teacher.
Okay.
So yeah, and I have 3 ukuleles. So
okay, here's the deal. When you record your first song, you're going to drop it on this podcast?
Her
Better.
face.
She's like, no.
The face of, oh my God.
Maybe?
You
All
did
right.
not
Okay.
just say that.
All right, fair enough. Can you give us a little taste? Sing?
I think that's a no.
Come on now. If you're going to be the next Taylor Swift, you can't be afraid to sing. Right?
I don't
Let's sing a Taylor Swift song
I feel
together
like
on the way out.
Brooke Laine isn't a very marketable name.
It's
No
very,
offense.
very. It's not?
I don't think it is because
Oh, I think it's a great
I feel
name.
like Taylor Swift really rolls off the tongue, and it's
Yeah.
I love Taylor Swift
That's
so
what
much.
I've been
I'm such a
thinking,
Swiftie. It's
yeah.
what are you, a Laney?
I think it works. Well, you don't have to be a Laney, but you can be a Brookie. You can be a.
Yeah, Brookie Cookie.
But she's Brooke
There you
Cookie.
go. Right there you
I'm
go.
the Brookie Cookie clan.
All right. Fair enough. So you're not going to sing for us on the way out?
maybe off podcast.
Let's do it right now. Let's all sing on the way out. Let's pick a jam.
Oh God.
What we got?
I don't know.
We don't know? All right, I got this. You guys got to join in on this song on the way out. Don't make me look dumb. Okay, don't make me look dumb. Are you
Everyone
ready?
go silent after.
Are you ready? On the way out of this podcast, this is how we're going to sign off. Ready? Don't leave me hanging. On 3. 1, 2, 3. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.